Hello everyone, we are from True Maths, and in this video we are going to discuss about probability. What probability actually means. Let me explain you giving this example. There are three things. One thing which has happened in the past, one thing which is happening in the present, and one thing that will happen in the future. So past is already gone. You can't predict something because that is sure, that has happened already. And in the present, again you can't predict because it is already happening. But you can predict the future. So predicting that future, how to predict and how sure you are about certain things or how you are not sure about certain things, we all study those things in probability. Let me explain you with this. Now, when you are predicting some future event, there are four things. For one thing, you are damn sure that this is surely going to happen. The second thing is, you are again damn sure that this is not going to happen. But there are certain things in which you are 50-50, means you will think this might happen or this might not happen. But you are not sure about that. So all these things we study in probability. So we say that the scale of probability is basically from 0 to 1. Or you can say the scale is from 0% to 100%. Means when you are saying that the prediction of this is 100% sure, means you are 100% sure about this thing. In that case, if you are 100% sure about that, say, in that case, that event is known as sure event. Now, if you are saying that you are again 100% sure that you are again 0% sure that this is not going to happen, means the possibility of that thing is 0. So that in that case, that event is known as impossible event. And all possibility, or you can say all probability, is lie between this scale. Let me give you an example to discuss all these things. Now I am saying today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. What is the possibility that tomorrow is Monday? You will say that there is no possibility, that is certain, that if today is Sunday, tomorrow will be Monday. So in this case, this is sure event. Means you are 100% confirmed that this is going to happen. There is no other question regarding this. So you will say that this is the case of sure event, when you are 100% sure that this is going to happen. Or you can say the probability of this happening is 1. So this is known as sure event. Let me give you an another example of impossible event. If I am saying you thrown a dice, so if you have thrown the dice, there are 6 numbers written on in that dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 6 numbers might come. So I am saying, what is the possibility of 100 coming? So you will say, if I have thrown a dice, only 6 till 6 can come, how 100 will come? So in that case, you will say this is impossible event. If you have thrown a dice, 100 won't come in any case. So in this case, this is impossible event. Now, and all the things lie between this to this. So here, when the possibility of certain thing is 0, in that case, that event is known as impossible event. And all things are lie between this and this. Let me explain you with an example. With another example, I am saying 15 March and 15 July. This is the first case. I am asking you to predict another future event. I am saying you are in the month of January. This is presently the January. Suppose this is you are standing in the January, and you have to predict whether 15 March is going to be a rainy day or not. In that case, you might say it might rain or it might not rain. You are not sure about you are not 100% sure that this is going to happen, and you are not 0% sure that this is not going to happen. So in this case, the probability will lie from 0 to 1, or you can say from 0% to 100%. So in this case, this is the first example. And if I am saying, is 15 July going to a rainy day or not? Again, you are not 100% sure whether this is going to rainy day or not. But there are two things. In a month of March, you are sure that this is the month for summers, but this is the month for rainy season in India. So one thing is important here, the probability, or you can say the possibility of this event is less. You will say, if this is 50%, the possibility of 15 March as a rainy day will be less than 50%, because this is the month for summers here. But if I am saying what is the possibility of 15 July having a rainy day, so in this case you will say, because this is a rainy season in India, there is more possibility of 15 July as rainy day. So in this case you will say there is more possibility of 15 July of having rainy day. So this is the case when the possibility lie between 0 and 1, and by this you can say that that this is having less probability and this is having more probability. So how this is calculated, this is the formula, but this is going to, this we are going to discuss in the next video. Here only we are discussing about the probability. Now one thing is again important. If I am saying on 15 March, or for that, let's take the example of 15 July. I am saying the possibility of 15 July having a rainy day is more than 50%. For that, suppose the possibility is 70%. We are saying there is a 70% chance on 15 July having rain. So obviously there is a 30% chance that on this day there is not going to rain. So by this, one thing is important, that probability of an event, this is the occurrence of an event, and probability of not occurrence, or you can say not occurring of this event, is equals to 100%. Means if there is a chance, there is a 70% chance of rainy day on this day, so obviously there is a 30% chance of not raining on this particular day, and this is equals to 100%. And if the scale is between 0 to 1, so we can say that if the probability of event and probability of not occurrence of this event, this indicates not occurrence of this event, is basically equals to 1. So this is the important formula. Here I am saying if the scale is between 0 to 1, and I am saying there is a possibility of occurrence of an event is 0.7. So clearly there is a possibility that this event is not going to happen is 0.3. So 0.7 and 0.1 will be equals to 0.7 and 0.3 will be equals to 1. So by this we come to a conclusion that possibility of happening a event and possibility of not happening of that same event is equals to 1. This will be equals to 1 here. So this is the important formula here. Now how to find, or you can say how to calculate probability? For that we have this formula, that probability of certain event is basically equals to favorable outcomes and total number of outcomes. If I divide these two things, we'll get the probability of that event. And what is favorable outcome and what is total number of outcomes, we'll discuss in the next video. I hope you have understood what exactly probability means. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any problem in maths, you can directly contact to us. The phone number, the email address and the WhatsApp number is given below in the description. Thank you.